Hey, seeing it, Las Vegas good as it lifts again. Today I'm going to review something different. It's actually a load tester. Okay, so I've got a new toy, as Jenny calls it. So I thought about doing a different load testing way of load testing. And the only reason I bought this is because my other one blew up. When you use these, this is the second one I've used. What happens is they burn the switches out. Piece of garbage from Walmart. So I decided to invest in one of these. It's a TOPDON BT100 battery tester, 12 volt battery tester. It's actually a load tester, so I've seen a few reviews online about it. But it's mainly for car batteries. So I do know that one of the reviews I saw, a guy that was using it, he did use it on sealed lead acid deep cycle batteries like these. So I want to give it a try. So I decided to purchase one of these instead of one of those cheap garbage ones from Walmart. I was hoping that one was going to last more than 6 months, but it didn't. But opening the packet, good little alligator clips, or crocodile clips as you may want to call them. Let's just unpack it. I'm not sponsored by these at all. It's not a paid video. This is just something I bought myself to see if I can get better results when I do my load testing. I do like the analog one, it's a lot quicker than digital, but let's give it a spin and see what happens. But what I saw online on YouTube, a good thing YouTube, so helps you investigate things and gives you answers to your questions. But as far as what I saw, you just attach the clips onto the positive and negative, which power up the unit itself. It's a nice lightweight little unit. You can get plenty of cable with it as well, so I'm pretty far away, so not that I'll ever need to do that, but it could be useful if the batteries are in situ inside of a power chair or a scooter. Yeah, so it powers on via the use of the battery itself, and so I haven't read the instructions. I'm a man, so we know not to do that. It's against the law. If you're a man, you never look at instructions. But if you start to fail, then you go back to them, then you look at the instructions. But anyway, the one thing I liked about this, it did actually give you a reading of good, charge, or bad. So that'll give me indication of, as well as our own rental scooters, to see how those batteries are doing. So I'm not guessing. This is a bit more in depth. So I'm going to press the enter button. So you could got battery test, cranking test, which I'll never use unless I use it on the truck. And you have charging test, review data, language, and about. So for this video, I'm just going to use the battery tests feature. So I press the enter button. Regular flooded, AGM flat plate, AGM spiral, that's those round shaped batteries that look like 3 tubes. As far as I know, they're spirals. Gel, EFB, I think that's European or maybe German, something like that. I'm never going to use that. Gel I'll probably use on gel batteries if I get them. Regular flooded AGM flat plate, so I'm going to try AGM flat plate just to see what that does. And then it's asking for the CCA, the cold cranking amp. Now these technically are not cold cranking amp batteries. They don't send a jolt of power to start an engine or something like that. So this is where I'm going to find it difficult to find out what the CCA sort of equivalent would be for these. But so I'll just go. So AGM flat plate, and now it's asking for the CCA again. So press enter, So it goes all the way up to, I think it's over 1,000 something now, like 2,000 CCA. Yeah, see, manual reverts back to it when you need to. From 100 to 2,000, so I'm never going to go up that high. I'm going to set it for as low as possible. I'm probably going to use 100 CCA for 12 volt, 12 AH, and probably just up it a little bit to see where I get some results from 18s, 22s, 15s, all that kind of sort of so I can adjust the CCA reading on there. So I know what these are. This one turned out still to be good. It's 2022. This one came out of a scooter that he had his batteries replaced, but I don't think there was anything. Oh, there was one battery that was bad. This one was still good, so this read good on the original load tester I've got. But anyway, I'm blabbing on. So I'm going to set this for, I'm going to do it like the first two digits will be 18. So 180 cold cranking amps. So I'm going to set that as 180 being 18. Now I'm going to press the enter button, see what it does. So it's now testing the battery. Let's see what the reading comes up. Sorry for the light. So it says healthy 100%, which is correct. It's 224 CCA, so it actually gives you the reading of what this battery is actually putting out as cold cranking amps. So my setting may be a little bit too low. It's 100% charged, which is correct. It is 100% charged, and it's giving out 12.88 volts. So this internal R equals, is your internal resistance is 10.323 milliohms, which is good. When you start getting into 15, 17, 19, that sort of thing, that's the internal resistance in the battery itself. So the higher that, the worse it is. Rated at 180, that's what I set it at. Rated at 18880 cold cranking amp. But the good thing is, says good. And that's a good thing to show the customer when they come in the door. If this giving me a battery and can you load test it, it's going to give them a plain and simple answer: good, charge, or bad. So 242 CCA should be a standard on an 18 amp hour battery, but we'll test it on another battery and see what that comes up. I'll leave it set out 180 and just disconnect this battery, so give it another test. But we know that battery is good. As far as I know, this one is good as well, but let's see what the results are from this. I can get I've been looking to get something like this for a while, but they've all been really expensive, so it's been out of my reach, to be honest. So again, do a battery test, press enter, AGM flat plate. It should stay at the 180 that I set it for. There we go, it's come up on the screen, 180 CCA. So we'll do it a test and see what this one performs like. So it's going through its test. This one should also be good, which it is, but this one is a 73% health, 154 cold cranking amp, and it's 100%, so its charge is 100%, which I know it is, but it's a little bit lower than this original one that I first tested. So this one's about 3/4 of its way through its life. Now, if you want to know, this product is reasonably priced. I think it cost me about $35, something like that, which is going to be about, I don't know, 20-25 quid in English money. So 154 cold cranking amp. So this one's not performing as good as this one. It's only 3/4 battery life, but it's still 100% charged, 12.83 volts. So it's giving you like a static reading as well as what its health is as well. Internal resistance is a lot higher on this one, so this one's suffering with a bit of sulfation in the resistance inside the battery. So, and that was rated at 180 CCA. But it still says it's a good battery, so you're still gonna get some life out of that one. So that's a good side-by-side comparison of two batteries that I load tested, but using my manual analog load tester, that one. So let's see if I can find something that's been sitting around for a while. Let's take this one, see what this one does. Just totally guess off the top of a pile. Again, same size battery, different manufacturer. So let's see what this one does. Most of these batteries are here because people have changed them out and they've been bad. I hope this don't make me look like an idiot. So 12.49 volts this is reading so far. So let's put it in the battery test. Regular flat plate, CCA, 180, testing. It's an easy to use product, really easy to use, and it's not big and bulky like the other one I've got over there. So let's see what this. 97% health at 177 cold cranking amp. So that matches pretty good. There's a little bit of internal resistance in the battery, but it's 80% charged, so that's not bad. So this battery is pretty good. So it must have been another battery, its twin, which was underperforming. And we always recommend if you buy if you're buying batteries, buy them in pairs. That way, if you do have a problem, you can take them back to where you bought them from and say, I'm still having a problem. It just makes it easier that way. And also, you're not chasing batteries, one going up, one going down, one changing one battery again. This way you're doing it once. But this is reporting good. So let's try another one. So I'm getting a stack of good batteries. No, they're good. I'm not sure about. Let's try these little 12s. Let's try something different. So I'm going to change the cold cranking amp on this because this is a smaller battery. It's obviously, as you can see, the size difference, the cell difference is going to be. Check connection. That's more than likely a bad battery. So let's see why it's coming up with that. I've got my trusty voltmeter, just see if it's the battery voltage that's saying the connection's bad. So let's put that. Try and do this one-handed. Let's shove it in there. There you go. And we can shove that one in there. So it's saying 13 volts. Okay, so let's reset it. Yeah, it just wasn't quite reading correctly. Not sure why, but I think it may have something to do with the connector in there. There's a little sensor wire there, a little wire there as well. See it? A little red wire there. Maybe not quite connected correctly. Anyway, do another battery test. AGM flat plate. I'm going to drop the CCA to nice positive there and click to 120, so that would be 12 AH, and then press enter. It's doing its test. I'm suspecting this is in my good pile of batteries. Yeah, good. 100% charge, 139 cold cranking amp. So I'm pretty much thereabouts with the testing cold cranking amp at 120. Internal resistance is a little bit high on that, but the charge is 12.92 volts, which it read 13 volts, and it rated to that. So, yep, it's consistent. So I want to find a bad one. Let's see where I can find it. Let me take my tester. See if we can find a dead one. Well, something that's swollen will be dead. 0.4 volts. I think that's too dead. Sorry. That's 12. I want to find something that's like pretty low, but not too low. It's not going to be able to test it. That's 13.3. Try a Duracell, they always fail. 10.3, there we go, perfect. Let's see how good this battery is, see whether it can be charged back up or whether it's toast. If it's Duracell, probably toast, but hey. So let's put the clips on the battery. I'm already set up for the cold cranking amp of 12 or 120. Oh. Yeah, freaked it out. There we go. 9.73 volts. Okay, battery test. Engine flow, cold crank 120. Power too low, whether to continue testing. So that's too low to test. Let's grab another one. That was, which one did I try? That one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to test this without putting some screws in it. Okay, so I've got some screws I can just quickly test. Okay, so let's see what this one comes out to be, hopefully. Check connection. $11.8, come on. Okay. Battery test, AGM flop 8. 120, power too low. Whether to continue testing, yes. So it's retest after charge. So it's healthy, 0 charge in it. So let's read what the actual voltage was again. Saying 11.97. So it's saying 12 volt there. So you would, if you were using one of these, you would think, oh well, it's fully charged, but really it's 0% charge. There's no charge in it whatsoever, and it's only 39%. So that battery's no good. So let's try it again on this one, on the Duracell battery. See if we get a connection on this. 9.4, 8. So just continue testing. Before charging, after charging. Let's do before charge. So this is new, I haven't seen this. It's 2% healthy. It's like what, 18 cold cranking amp, 0 charge in it, 9.43 volt. Internal resistance is 99.86 milliamps. So that is real bad internal resistance. So you would know that that battery is never going to come back. So it does say charge, it's not saying bad, but that internal resistance would say to me, because this machine's only looking at its lowest state charge at the minute, so you would charge it up and do another test to see whether it would need replacing or not, and you'll probably get a good bad result from there. But yeah, overall I like this little product. It's fun, it's good to use, and it gives you a little bit more in-depth information on load testing, and it looks like it works, but I'm glad it does. I didn't spend that money for nothing, and as soon as my other one's broken, I've now got a new load tester. So yeah, TOPDON. Do I recommend it? Oh yeah, for 35 bucks, can't go wrong. And it also does your car as well as your alternator, and also your cranking. So you crank your car, you can tell you what, if your battery's losing cranking amp out, cold cranking amp. So yeah, good little product for the price. It's definitely well worth it. I would recommend it. So yeah, I do like the analog ones. Like, you know, it gives you an instantaneous reading to show the customer, but this one takes a little bit longer, but yeah, it's a good product. Like it. I did actually look through the instruction manual. It's that thick, but it's only about 4 pages. It doesn't really give you much information, to be honest. Just some of the menus and how to go about testing alternator and things like that, so it doesn't really pertain to me. I've got another DeWalt up there I use for alternator testing if I need to start the truck if the battery goes bad on that. But yeah, glad I reviewed that. It's a good little product, the BT100 by TOPDON. So yeah, if you need to test your batteries, consider buying one of them. So well, I hope you like this different little video and review of a product rather than a product we sell. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, we appreciate it. So till next time, keep on rolling. Bye now.